And we're live. Good afternoon, everybody. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. We have a very exciting show today. We've gone, I think, since maybe 2 days ago, the approach to this show has gone more practical. It's gotten more practical. There's a lot less of the flapping the lips and more of the moving the hips or whatever. Just more, more of a call to action, more of a, it's been there's just more of a goal. We need to be assertive, and there is a way to virality. I think I figured it out, and I think nobody else figured it out yet, except for everyone that's been on my Twitter. And it's not what everyone thinks. It's not the Joe Rogan. It's not even documentary, in my opinion, although maybe that'll do something. It's not Robert Kiyosaki, George Gammond. It's not any of those people, but there is a way, and it's frankly a lot cheaper, a lot easier, and a way in which everyone can participate. These big interviews that Richard Hart's getting, all you do is watch. But with this method, with this proven method, there's a practical pragmatic approach that everyone could be taking, no matter who they are, which is awesome. So we're going to get into that today, and we have a lot to talk about. Nintra X Square, thanks for tuning in. I don't think I've seen you. Welcome. Ted Cash, drumroll. DeFi Freedom Maxi. Welcome, DeFi Freedom Maxi. Hope you're enjoying the show. My goal is I hope a lot of people start coming in from TikTok. I hope a lot of people who never heard of Hex, who never heard of Richard Hart, start watching my show because they saw me on TikTok and thought I was interesting, even though I'm maybe not the most interesting. Anyways, we got 9 watching, so let's get into the Bitcoin chart. And Bitcoin is getting a bounce off the redrawn trend line. Looks like it really found support. We could be going as high as 18,515. Is this the bottom or is this not the bottom? We will see within the next couple months. Everyone wants 11K, everyone wants 12K. Not too sure everyone's going to get it, but everyone may get it and people may not get it. But obviously the question to me is whether or not it comes back. It looks like it's retesting, and I think it will. And it looks like it is retesting the neckline. So if it could get above the neckline, it could go as high as maybe 18,000 before going down and pulling down to that target of 12,277. Or if it breaks up here, we would have a target of, let's see. If it breaks above here, I guess we have a target of say 23,922. That's the bullish target. So I feel like Carl Lamoon now. If it breaks below this, then we have a target of 12,291, and if it breaks above it, then it has a target of 23,922. So pretty much $24,000. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it will break above or it will break below, or maybe it'll just go sideways, or maybe it'll, break below and just not hit the target, which means that you redraw the trend line, which means that trend lines don't mean anything, which means that you shouldn't use TA and you shouldn't trade. But again, it's a bear market, so we have to do what we have to do. I've also been posting this Bitcoin technical analysis every day to YouTube. So hopefully we are getting Bitcoiners. Hopefully Bitcoiners are watching the content, enjoying the content, and maybe becoming regulars, and possibly even crossing over into the better cryptocurrency. So it's been doing something, but it has not been as effective as something else. But this is excellent. It looks like Bitcoin is headed back up to retest the resistance and probably maybe head back down, but I don't know. Link to the trading affiliate things in the description so you can click on my affiliate link and wreck yourself and get me a commission. I'm kidding. Obviously not. We are not proponents of trading. But if you're enjoying this technical analysis and you're a Bitcoiner, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. But again, that is not the ideal way to do outreach. We're going to be talking about that later. Moving on to the chat, we got J-Man. J-Man, hello. Hello, J-Man. What it do, Hexskins? And we got Ted Cash. Ted Cash, welcome everyone to the Furu Finance stream, the fastest growing channel in Hex community. Thank you, Ted Cash. I appreciate the kind words, and I appreciate you watching. And Chad Donner Schwans, Schwans of House Donner, has entered the chat. Good morning, Furu and chat. Good morning, Chad. Thanks for tuning in as always. And next up, we got the Hex chart. Hex chart at 19 cents. So we had a couple little green candles. Is it in anticipation for the upcoming Hex conference, which I will be speaking at? And I wonder if you guys could guess what I'm going to be talking about. I'm unfortunately not big enough to get a full, to get my own panel. I'm going to be on with 4 wonderful people. We're going to be discussing that later, but I know what I'm going to be talking about. And I hope you guys are watching. I hope you guys are tuning in at that time. I think it's going to be a good speech. I think it's not going to be as good as Richard Hart's speech, but I am speaking on the day that Richard Hart is speaking. So maybe that means something, I get to be his undercard. I'm the undercard. It's like a boxing match. Hex is at 19 cents. We've seen a little bit of a recovery with our target at 1.53 cents roughly. Are we going to hit that 1.53 cents, or is the Hex conference going to bring us all the way to this resistance, break it, and maybe hit the 3 cents before breaking above it and going all the way up to our target at 18.85 cents? I hope so. Are we going to hit 18.85? Remember when people thought 18.85 was low? Wow. Imagine that. Imagine Hex went to 18.85 cents now. Imagine I told you Hex would be 18.85 cents in a couple of weeks. You would be pretty happy. But part of the reason is because hopefully you've been dollar cost averaging. But that's obviously not financial advice, and you should be doing your own research. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Are we going to hit the trend line at 1.5 and then possibly go lower? Are we maybe headed to 1 penny? Are we maybe headed to 1 penny Hex? Everybody wants a penny Hex. Johnny Chaos said that if you want it at a penny, you'll be buying at 5 cents. Is he right? Or maybe he's wrong. I don't know. But one thing's for sure. I think Hex is coming back. I think Hex will be coming back. But that's that. We got crypto bubbles. Wow. It's nice to see like a green day once in every 2 weeks or something like that. But wow. Where is Hex? Is it here? Is that it? No. Maybe it's like there. No. Here we go. Down 6.4 cents. Hex down 6.4 cents on the bounce. Solana. Why has Solana been doing so well lately? Maybe it's just been so oversold, or maybe there's news behind it. Who cares? Solana sucks. Lido getting a lot of action. $1.41. Been having a little bit of a run up. So interesting. And near Bit. Is that Bybit? Could be. Been having a little bit of a run up. Uni. I like Uni. Yeah, I guess a sort of sort of a dead cat bounce, so to speak. We've been very oversold. It's been nothing but bearishness. So we are due this, and maybe we're even due a rip up to 18K. You know what? If I had to make a decision, I'd say we're due a rip. I'd say we're due a rip, but who knows? Anyways, we got Hex daily stats. Hex on the daily. I'm sure you're checking Hex daily stats every day. Hex is at, yesterday was at 317x. What's interesting about being now at a 317x is you gotta figure that even the people that were in originally, I mean, it's not at that point yet, but there will come a point where they're just not going to want to sell because they're not up by much, or they're even at a loss, because you got to think in terms of their average cost. Maybe it's a 317x from all-time low, but from launch, it's probably a lot less, and they probably DCA'd up over a penny, maybe even at 5, 10, 30, 40, 50 cents. So they might just be at the point where they capitulated. I don't know. It's certainly closer to that. And then you got, like these numbers, 47 new holders and 32 new stakers. So double digits in both categories. Back at all-time highs for current stakers and current holders. Current holders at all-time highs forever. And we actually had a little bit of a correction, and now we're back at all-time highs in current stakers. So think about that. In the bear market, still all-time highs in current holders and stakers, which is excellent. Yeah, what are you guys thinking in the chat? We got Marty. We got Marty 5555. Did Johnny Hex provide any TA to back that up? No, but I don't believe in TA, so. But he did not. I don't know if he's a believer in that. Likely an impending suckers rally. Yeah, but that's what they all say. You guys know the Wall Street cheats. Let me pull it up for you guys. Wall Street cheat sheet. They always say it's a sucker rally before it pumps the hardest. There we go. And here we are. Let's bring it up. This is a suckers rally. Look at that. This is a suckers rally. So Enthio Sapien, are you this guy? Are you the disbelief guy? Likely an impending suckers rally? When in reality, you're over here. This rally will fail like the others. Sorry. Annoying. And then there's hope, and then there's optimism, belief, thrill, and euphoria. And I guess I could say this, and it doesn't really mean anything because I can't tell the future. But if you want to talk about crypto being in a state of disbelief, is there not a bigger state of disbelief, like capitulation state, than now? You know, because a lot of people think it's going to come back, but they don't think it's coming back anytime in the near future. So maybe this is that time. And then you think crypto's in a state of disbelief. Look at Hex. Hex, all the much more so, is in a state of disbelief. So maybe the bottom's in for Hex. Maybe it's time to go back up. I remain optimistic, but I will never say that the bottom's in. I will just say DCA. That's really it. But thanks. Good comment. And we got Marty 5555. Welcome, Marty. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. Hope you're subscribed. Hope you like the video, and I appreciate you in the comment section. Johnny Chaos Lal to the right. Low Solana. Solana is being pumped because of Bonk. I don't know what that is. Vitalik tweeted about Solana. Should we bring that up? Whoops. Vitalik. Where's the Solana tweet? I don't know. Share it in the chat. Oh, there we go. Smart people tell me there is an earnest smart developer community in Solana, and now that the awful opportunistic money people have been washed out, the chain has a bright future. Hard to tell from outside, but I hope the community gets its fair chance to thrive. That's nice of him coming from a competitor to say that, but at the same time, you got to think of how many times did all that big money bail them out of, being done forever, like in the bridge hack, whatever. They lost millions, I think it was hundreds of millions of dollars, and the VCs just like bailed them out and gave it to all those wallets, and that wouldn't happen now. So imagine they lose hundreds of millions of dollars now, and there's no one to really bail them out. What do you think happens? I don't know. They just have like so many problems. The hope was that there's so much big money behind it that it'll figure it out. But now they don't have the money behind it. Not so simple. But I don't know. Vitalik pumping the bags. Hey, why doesn't he pump the bags of maybe the community that's given him so much activity on his blockchain? Crypto Dave, great streams. Keep it up, bro. Thanks, bro. Okay, let's move on. After this message, gently tap the like button, subscribe, show your support. Yeah, please do. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a lot to talk about today, so here we go. Whoops. We got Matty Allen at Matty Allen. You should be following him. Hexconference.com. Final schedule is here, and we're live. I can't do the way he does it. 4 nights in a row for 5 hours, starting Friday, January 6th, with 69 fantastic speakers. Very, very funny. Richard Hartwin speaks on Monday, January 9th, streaming on youtube.com/Matty Allen. You guys should be subscribed. Let's go Hex, Crypto, and YouTube. So we got an excellent lineup here. And I know people are fudding that Richard Hart doesn't want to live stream because of the 3-letter word, the SEC, dare I say. Yeah, if he didn't want to do it because he's worried about getting tripped up or whatever, why is he willing to go on Ivan on Tech? Why is he willing to go to the Hex conference and speak live? So I don't buy it. Has Richard Hart ever been someone to, hold back from saying things? Because of external reasons, he hasn't. And he's speaking by this. So I think this is going to be a great show of strength of the community still being there. This is going to be a great show that Hex isn't going anywhere. I mean, we've been really beaten down very hard, dare I say, and I love to keep the positivity, but people have been going at it because of this big price performance. And I think this is going to really do a lot. This is really going to do a lot for morale. This is going to do a lot to get people's hopes up to realize that Hex is not going anywhere. Sorry, it's the future. But yeah, we got some great speakers. Day one, you got Crispy Man, Crypto Coffee, Hex Monkey, Mark Wild. And then you have Crypto Graphics. Dev, I don't know what that is. Kinetics. Wow, it's a lot of people. And then we got a wild SJ, Fashion Coder, Yori Hex. I like what Yori Hex is doing on TikTok. Maximus Down, Talk 4, Maddie Olin, Time Pays Me. It's an interesting project. You guys should check it out. And then Papa Boner on security. And then panel 4, Big Kurkowski, Cabana Crypto, Dollar Cross Crypto, Toby One, Hexanobi. Panel 4. Then you got the keynote. That's the Crypto Sparbook group. And that's at I go Eastern time, so this is at 11 p.m., I guess. Hex Line, Crispy Man speaking on 2 days. Then there's just a social. Talk 7, Crypto 7, Nerd Girl, Randy Hilarski, Crypto Heartbeat, Rags to Riches, Ashley, Ash, KG, Kareem the Dream, Access Live. Wow, Aubrey DeGray's doing his own thing. And then panel 7, Monday, January 9th, The day Richard Hart is speaking, okay, I'm on the undercard. You got Corey Costa, Furu Finance, Ben Dubard, and RH Max. Wow, what a panel right there. That's my favorite one. And obviously, Tangents that they grab K for K Crypto. You guys are not going to want to miss this one. He's amazing. Richard Hart, then Maddie interviewing Richard Hart, and then more Richard Hart. It's a lot of Richard Hart. So you guys were complaining about not getting the Christmas stream. You're going to be getting, let's just say, a lot of Richard Hart on Monday, January 9th. And I hope you're watching at 8 p.m. Eastern time, because then you'll get me, which is not even close to as good as Richard Hart, but it's something. It's something, okay? But yeah, so it's starting in 2 days, January 6th. I'm very excited. And I know my eyes will be glued to the screen. Moving on, we got SOMMI. The Hex FUD is dissipating. There is a Hex conference January 6th through January 9th. Many speakers will be there, including one right over here, and potentially an update on Pulsechain. Not too sure about that, but everybody wins when the focus is a central unified message. The goal is to recruit as many people into our community. Very true. And I like how he says our community, which means we know which crypto is his favorite. I know he likes a bunch of others. And what I like is that the ones that he likes are actually good projects. I don't think they're going to do as well. A lot of them are more blue chips. Like he likes Chainlink and he likes a couple others, but they're mainly like quality cryptos, I'd say. And he loves Hex, Pulse, and PulseX. And then, so the tweet that he quoted, the screenshot is the Remoney guy. If anyone didn't see, he was basically fudding that Pulsechain's never going to launch because he first of all bought 2 million worth of his Bitcoin he traded into Hex. It went to 10 million, and then it crashed, and he just sold the bottom. So while it was doxed, I guess he just sold the bottom, and now he's saying that his lawyers told him that Richard Hart's lawyers, who obviously are not in contact with his lawyers and have nothing to do with him. And if Richard Hart even has lawyers and if he's even under investigation, he's saying that they for sure told him to shut down Pulsechain. They probably don't even know what Pulsechain is. It's completely ridiculous, unproven, speculative, dubious remark that people are bugging out about. So it was ridiculous. But he said, I can't close my messages. I use them as I'm involved. He uses his messages as I'm involved in Celsius bankruptcy, top 50 creditors. Oh my gosh, the poor guy. I get it. Richard Hart was right. I kindly ask no more Hex messages. Let me try this again. I wish all Hexkins luck and that you make big loot in 23. I hope Pulse and PulseX drop soon. Happy New Year. So yeah, that's interesting. His DMs got too flooded to the point where he succumbed. He succumbed to the pressure, so to speak, and he gave up. I mean, whether he sincerely believes Pulsechain's never going to launch or he doesn't actually believe it, his DMs got lit up, and maybe it's not the best thing to light up DMs, whatever, but that is a testament to, like I said, the Hex community is not going anywhere. So forget about the price. It's about the community. Community ensures continuity of a project, and it's still there to the point where this guy who has like 240 followers, his DMs got lit up. So that's some good news. And I wish him the best. That probably sucks. He's a top 50 creditor in Celsius. He must have lost a lot of money. Plus he bought the top of Hex. So all the best to Remoney. Not cool fudding, but I don't wish bad upon people. And then we got Super Hex Win. You should be following him at Super Hex Win, not only on Twitter, but on TikTok. He is one of the few who's doing a great job with TikTok. He knows what he's doing. He is putting in that work. But he said, if you invested $1,000 on January 5th, 2020 into Hex, ETH, and Bitcoin, this is how much it would be worth today. So $1,000 on January 5th, 2020. Today, not at all-time highs. Hex, 217,194. Ethereum, 8,690. Bitcoin, 2,181. So anytime someone online calls Hex a scam, just show them this. Just show them this right here. You would have made more money on January 5th invested into Hex than Ethereum and Bitcoin, which are the blue chips. But this is plus staking yield. Still, many multiples more than you would have made in the blue chips. So there you go. Great great content right there. And then, you know, I don't like TA, but I love your friend SOMMI, Sami. So you guys should be following him. Hex chart against Bitcoin has been going sideways for a long time in this bull flag. Right now, Hex is 0.33% of the market cap of Bitcoin. If we get to my target, it becomes 3.3% of its size. Can you imagine, guys? Since it offers yield and is an ERC20, I don't see why it can't happen. I don't see why it can't happen either. So that would be sick. I think it can very well happen. So make sure you like this tweet and you retweet him. He's great. He's emerging as like one of the great hexagon Twitter accounts. Oh, I already did that one. And then we got Richard Hart. I figured out why Hex is under max FUD. Everything else died. Hex is what survived. And then I'm reading to you this response from Taylor Kennedy because it was really good. And he said, so you could follow him at 250 Smurf. In cryptocurrency and in economics, the most beautiful thing I've found academically and socially is the Hex T share. I watch bear markets reveal character. The majority stray and miss finding the most opportunity. They also tend to catch on at much, much higher prices. And that's okay. Very true. Nothing really to say about that because it's all been said in this beautiful, beautiful tweet. So you should be following him. But there's nothing more beautifully in cryptocurrency and economics. Is this guy an economics guy? I would agree, but he was a freelance journalist, published on Bitcoin.com, Yahoo Finance, Coinpedia, data-driven investor, and CoinSpeaker. And he likes Hex. So what does that say, guys? What does that say if what's it called? If he's into Hex? So yeah, moving on. Great stuff. And then Havid Hex retweeted this. This is from Altcoin Gems. You know what? I'll give him a follow. 94.5 thousand. And he tweets out, she thinks Pulsechain will be a top 5 blockchain 2 years after launch at Havid Hex. So give this a like, give this a retweet. I think it will too. I think it'll be top 2. How about that? I think it's going to be bigger than Cardano because people actually use it. So that's awesome. Havid Hex is doing great work. And then we got another one from Havid Hex, Norwegian car magazine featuring Hex and Pulsechain. So this used to really get my rocks off, but now I'm starting to realize, and I do like this. People are paying money for these ads. They are not targeted. They are not constant. They are not comparable to posting on TikTok. And we're going to get into that shortly. But let's just look at the chat. Let's look at what you guys are saying. 49 watching. Feel free to leave a super chat and book a consultation. furufinance@gmail.com. But obviously, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And we got Moroccan Pulsechain. Why did you check my TikTok profile and didn't give me a follow? Probably because you haven't posted in a while. What's your handle? And we'll look it up now. If you posted recently and you're not posting like not good coins, you know, that I'm not a fan of or whatever, then I will give you a follow. But I could look you up if you want. Thanks for letting me know. It means a lot that you tuned in and that this is reaching you because TikTok is the window to virality. TikTok. Guys following Furu Finance on TikTok? He should be. He's only at 135. I tried to get on a live stream with RH Max yesterday, by the way. An exclusive TikTok live stream. Their live stream is so cool. It's so much cooler than YouTube. Like YouTube, you could do more with like the screen sharing and stuff. But like the way, like with regards to engaging with your audience, it is way cooler on TikTok. And he got over 100 concurrent viewers, like more than his regular live stream, just because people popped in. So that's a testament to the onboarding ability, the onboarding potential of TikTok and things like that. The thing is that I don't have 1,000 followers, so I can't go live with people. But yeah, guys, check me out on TikTok and follow so I can get to 1,000 and I can live stream there. But Moroccan Hexagon. Handle. Moroccan Pulsechain. I don't know. Send me your handle. Send me your handle. I just created my TikTok. Nothing. There you go. There you go. Didn't post anything yet. If you show me you're posting, if you show me you're posting regularly, I promise you I'm following you. And I'm not only following you, and I'm going to shill you, by the way. I just retweeted a couple. I just shared a couple links to a couple. Show me what you got. I'll be happy to retweet you. I'll be happy to shill you. I could even have you on the show, provided that you're doing a good job. But yeah, so that was interesting. So we had Avid Hex was talking about the magazine ad. Guys, that's not where it's at, but I love Avid Hex, and I hope she works really hard. I hope she starts working hard at this. Here we go. I posted a YouTube Shorts this morning that got 1.5 thousand views in under 2 hours using the hashtag inflation investing in cryptocurrency. That will never happen on Twitter or regular YouTube. The Hex community must use Shorts to onboard. So it actually wasn't this one. It was a mistake. It was a different one. I posted it yesterday. Got a couple, I think got like 500. This morning, just in 1.5 hours, got 1.5 thousand views. If I use the hashtags inflation, investing, and cryptocurrency on regular YouTube or on Twitter, I will maybe get 20 views on YouTube and maybe 1 to 2 likes on Twitter from people that already follow me. Understand that? What does that mean? That means that TikTok is the key to outreach, as we're going to see further. YouTube streaming, it's great. It's a circle jerk, which is great. Community engagement is great, but it's not bringing new people in. And like we're going to see in the future tweets, but you should be following furufinance on Twitter, obviously. Next one. This is a thread. Let me retweet it. I'm allowed to retweet my own. I'm not allowed to like, but I'm allowed to retweet. Twitter and YouTube have reached the top of the S-curve for Hex with regard to this bear market. Growth will only be achieved through TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Let's try to spend less time spamming influencers and more time creating TikToks and YouTube Shorts. Nothing against those spamming. It is definitely effective to an extent, but you will get far more for your time and efforts creating TikToks and YouTube Shorts. Richard Hart interviews on big platforms will happen organically. We just haven't reached that point yet. Exactly. And I was actually talking about this yesterday with Hex Ray Vision. Shout out to Hex Ray Vision. You guys subscribe to this channel. But I said it's very silly. Like, we're trying to jump the step. We're trying to jump over, the key stepping stone to virality, which is building up a base. And we're trying to go straight to that point where you're on TV. TV is the top, right? XRP wasn't on TV till it got viral. Then it got on TV. Then the television requesting it. So Richard Hart appearances on television are not going to trend on Twitter. They're not going to be a big deal if he doesn't have a big following yet. So in order to make TV appearances happen without spamming people and being annoying, and frankly, with our dignity and in an effective way, the best thing to do is TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Once he goes viral, those media organizations are going to be clawing for him. They're going to be begging for his time. They are going to do anything to get him just for 5-10 minutes, okay? It just has to happen organically. And the organic way to happen in 2022, not 2007, not 2000, not 1990, is TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And we're going to see further. We got another tweet from Furu Finance. So I'm quote tweeting this guy's Martini guy. So he's got 471,700 followers. And he's like, I will buy 5,000 of the most like altcoin in the comments of this post. Obviously, one of those things that Carl the Moon does, to try and get engagement. That's probably how he got to this amount of followers. It probably wasn't through picking good tokens. It's probably through, temptation, getting engagement farming, essentially, by saying he's going to buy a lot of this coin, whatever, and people think he's going to shill it. So this is what I say. Do not succumb to the temptation to spam Hex. Take a deep breath. Make a 60-second or less video about Hex. Upload to TikTok and YouTube Shorts. No need for middlemen when we can do it ourselves. This guy has over 400,000 followers. He will find Hex organically. And that's exactly true. And then this guy says, why not do both? So I said, I guess you could do both. Okay, I'm not going to stop you. But shorts is 1,000 times more effective. So all the effort that these people are doing into spamming bigger influencers is not nearly as effective, dignified, or anything else as creating shorts and TikToks. So shout out to that. Next up, we got Furu Finance by Gatekeeping Hex. Let me play you guys this video. This is see, I'm getting a little good at this. I got the text in the middle. I got the sunglasses on CZ, and the split screen. It's a little blurry because obviously it was a small screen. But I'm gonna switch the share screen so you guys could hear audio. Stop screen. Present. There we go. And there we go. That's how the world works. That's how the world works. If you are an insurgent, if you have a product that threatens the current power structure, right? You're going to get gatekept. What, you think they're just going to let you walk all over them? You think CZ is going to say like, hey, we want less trading volume. We want less people getting wrecked and, getting us money and, massive trading fees on their 10x, 20x, 30x, 100x leverage. No, they're not going to say that. That's really what Hex does. It saves people from this dangerous game of leverage trading, and it takes away business from these centralized exchanges. So of course they're going to put them at 201. If I were CZ, I'd do the same thing. Respect it. CZ's a winner. CZ built himself the biggest crypto empire. He knows what it takes to win, and he's won. He is won. And right now, because of myself and other content creators, we know what it takes for Hex to win. It's TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Honestly, that's all right. Great one over there. Kind of present it again. Yeah, good stuff over there. So yeah, by gatekeeping Hex, CZ is doing what's best for his investors and token holders, which he is. He knows what it takes to win, and nobody in crypto has been winning harder than CZ. If you want Hex to win, don't cry about being gatekept and do what it takes. TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Said very well by Furu Finance. You should be following him at Furu Finance, and give this tweet a like and a retweet. I already retweeted it, so please give it a like. I want this to get more viewership than it is currently getting. But yeah, this is a great point. Guys, enough of the Pulsechain V3. I don't care about Pulsechain anymore, and I don't care about interviews that Richard Hart's getting. I care about TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's all that matters to me now. But yeah, I heard no, not the killer. I think it was the victim. Some victim of some murderer's father was wearing a Hex hat. It wasn't a killer. So, yeah. But yeah, next up, guys, we got Nazir.hex. Now, the reason why I'm bringing him up is because he did DM me. I said, if you are a TikToker, if you are a Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX, Richard Hart ecosystem, TikTok account, DM me and I'll promote you. And he did. So I am promoting him, and he's doing excellent work. I'm going to share his Twitter. You guys should follow him on Twitter. He is doing the work that matters. Honestly, he's doing the most important work. So follow him on Twitter. And he works a job during the day, and he still takes the time to do it. So I really appreciate it. You're going to follow him on Twitter, and then you're going to check out his TikTok. Great stuff. And he's posting. He just started. He's just getting started, you see? And he's been posting pretty much every day. Like this one was from 11 hours ago. Beautiful. This one is from 16 hours ago. That's what I like to see. So I'm putting the link in the chat. Please go follow him. Go like all of his TikToks. It's not a lot of them, okay? This is not a hard order. So I give you 10 seconds to just click on that link and go follow his TikTok and like all his TikToks. Okay. Hope you did that. You better have. I'm refreshing. I better see some more followers. Good. We got another 3. I want to see more than 3. We got 52 watching. Why are there only 3 more followers? Let's go. Click the link right here. Click it. Click it and follow him. And then like everything after the stream. There we go. I don't know. Maybe it updates later. Who knows? You guys better be following him. Next up, we got, but yeah, Nazir.hex. Putting in the work, doing what matters. And look, he's not even putting his face out there. That's fine. We got Shimshon.tribes. Henry Miller 115. Also, been posting recently. He doesn't want to put his face out. That's fine. I think he actually might do it a little bit. I don't know if that's him, but great stuff. This is gorgeous. 23 hours ago. Guy's active. Guy is doing a great job, and he followed me back. So we're going to put this out there. Yeah, you guys talk about people paying for magazine ads and soccer events. You're not targeting your demo. You don't have hashtags for soccer events, for soccer billboards, or soccer poster, soccer soccer stadiums and billboards and magazines does not hit the target audience. Literally, TikTok gives you the luxury to lock in the target audience that you want. You want to go to you want to compare Bitcoin to Hex. You want to get Hex in front of Bitcoiners. Hashtag Bitcoin. You got it in front of all the Bitcoiners. You could easily get 10,000 views on TikTok if you just, you're consistent and things like that. Are you going to get hundreds? You're getting 200 views on a given post, right? So if you use the hashtag Bitcoin, you can get Hex in front of 200 people that are into cryptocurrency very seriously. If you get a magazine ad, are you gonna hit 200 people that are like very into crypto? I don't think so. And not to mention on TikTok, you could hit 1,000, 10,000, even 1 million people into Bitcoin or Ethereum or Celsius or any of those things. You're not going to hit that. You're not going to get that with a car magazine. I'm sorry. I love Havid Hex and I love what she's doing, but I hope she considers joining TikTok. But yeah, that's awesome. 57 watching. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Next up, we got Seek Now Crypto. Also, he just posted today. Look at that. 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. This is the work I like to see. He's not getting a lot of engagement. He's got 830 followers, way more than me. So he's got to know something. Please follow Seek Now Crypto on TikTok. Get him to 1,000 so we can live stream. Get me to 1,000 too at furufinance. But good stuff over here. These people are doing the real work. These people are doing more in a way than anyone else, posting on Twitter or YouTube. And then we got Seek 5555. Look at that. Go follow him too. Link is in the description. Let's go, guys. I give you a minute to just click all the links. I give you 10 seconds to just click all the links and follow them. Sweet. Well, let me just show them all on the screen. Go follow these people. They are doing the work that matters. TikTok is where the cool kids are. TikTok is, like Gary Vee said, the trendy club that opens up next to like one of those legacy clubs that's really giving them a hard time, that really gets it, that really is with the times, and is really taking the business away from Instagram and YouTube and all those places. It's really TikTok. It's not as, it doesn't have the legacy that YouTube has, but it is doing well. Yes, Richard Hart wanting to distribute the highest estates is looking for Netflix hookups. That's great. I actually saw the tweet, but guess what? It's not going to do as well as, let's say, 20 people posting for Richard Hart TikToks a day using the hashtags, in a savvy way. If you get 10, 20 people posting 2 to 3 TikToks a day of Richard Hart, of the things that he says, and maybe him like showing off some of the jewelry he has, you are going to get more. You're going to have more of a viral effect. That's not even a question. And you're going to be able to reach the target market. Netflix is not, it's very broad. It's very broad. I mean, you got to think what percentage of their demographic actually would go out there and buy crypto upon seeing it. And then what percentage of them are actually going to see it on Netflix? Like most of them probably won't even click it. So I like the documentary. I think the documentary is something that should be coming at the top. I think the appropriate time to come out would have been, when Hex was at 50 cents. And maybe now the documentary, the best time would come out is when it starts making all-time highs. And, TikTokers are all over the place getting people interested in Richard Hart to the point where once it comes out, it hits the spot. Like once the documentary, there'll be so much anticipation built up for the Hex documentary that once it's released, it's trending in the top 10 on Twitter. That's what you want. Documentary comes out now, nothing. It's not going to make much of a deal. It's not going to do much. I'm telling you. And I'm super mega bullish on Hex. And I love the documentary. It looks very well done. But if it comes out now, it's not going to do anything. It comes out at Pulsechain launch, it might do something. If it comes out, after we get a couple months of 10, 20 hexagons posting quality content on TikTok every single day, then it's going to go crazy. Like imagine an Andrew Tate documentary came out right now. Think about that. Get Richard Hart to that Andrew Tate level. Then you get the documentary, That's when it will go crazy. That's when you get the top 5 trending on Twitter. Right now, you're not getting top 5 trending on Twitter. You're only getting trending to the people that are actually interested in the topic. So you get like 2,000, maybe 3,000. You're not getting the numbers that like Taylor Swift's getting or Andrew Tate's getting when it comes to trending. So that's what I'd say about the documentary. I like it. Maybe it'll come out soon. It's not going to make much of a difference. I'm sorry, guys. TikTok is what's making the difference. We got to get with the times. But yeah, follow Seek5555 on Twitter. And I guess before our main story, which is whether or not Hex is going to hit $1, let me just shill you guys. I just created a Patreon. And I did this. This is going to give you guys more access to me. And I'm pulling the Sunday live stream I'm doing exclusive for Patreons. I'm sorry, guys. I need to make money. Right now, I'm on unemployment. I'm hoping I could keep this up. But that would suck if I have to get a job. But it is getting to that point. So hopefully you guys could join my Patreon, and not just to support me, but to get exclusive benefits. So we got $10 a month. Your support provides a solid foundation, which is greatly appreciated. You get access to view the Discord, where I post important news updates, discuss topics, and answer questions with patrons in a Sunday in the group chat. You receive access to an exclusive Sunday AMA for patrons only. You can ask me questions and discuss topics in the comment section. Also, 10% discount on consultations. So furufinance@gmail.com. That's for $10 a month. Okay. Then silver is 20. Your support makes a huge difference. You receive everything in bronze, plus the ability to post messages, links, and files in the Discord, so you can participate in the conversation and ask questions, discuss topics with myself and other members. You can call in through the Discord voice chat during the daily live stream to ask questions, discuss topics on mine. So I'm trying to, if I get people signing up to the Patreon, I'm taking in callers for the show so we can hear what you guys get. You also get 15% discount on consultations. So that's $20 a month. And then gold. If you're a Hex OG, or you're very rich or feeling generous, $30 a month, you are the elite. Your contribution is a game changer. You receive everything in bronze and silver. Plus, your questions and comments are my number one priority. You message me directly on Patreon with any questions or comments you may have, and I will provide detailed responses in a timely manner. Direct messaging also gives you the power to choose topics and guests for my daily live stream. You can be a guest as well, and 20% discount on consultations. Hope we could get some people to sign up for this. No pressure, but yeah, this is just me introducing it. I hope people sign up. I think it's going to provide you a lot of value, especially now because there's going to be very few people in it. So you're basically just DMing me. If you get the 20 or 30 a month, like We're just going to go back and forth in the chat, which is awesome. And also, guys, like, this is as much as I love doing this, I got to pay the bills. You know, I got to make money. And just so you guys know, like, I've never worked harder in my life, but I've also never been happier. I love what I'm doing. I hope I don't have to suck it up and get a job, be a wagey. I mean, I'll probably still be doing this to an extent, but it's not going to be the same. Right now I work very hard, and hopefully I can monetize it somehow. But yeah, I wake up 4 a.m, go to the gym, come back, and I'm clipping, I'm posting, I'm preparing for the show. And I think it's good for the community. I think it's good for me, and I think it's good for you guys. So consider becoming a Patreon and getting exclusive access to me. But yeah, that's that. And if not, consider booking a consultation. Email me, furufinance@gmail.com. We could do one-on-one and educational, non-financial advice consultation, obviously. But yeah, that's that. And let's just take a look at the chat. With all that's coming our way, we are having an awesome 2023. Yes, it's really starting. You know what? The Hex conference, I see it really, that's going to be the climax. That's going to be when things start looking optimistic, because we are in a little bit of a state of, we are a little bit in like a state of, you know, people are losing hope, but it shouldn't be like that. And I really think the Hex conference is going to turn it around. TikTok maxi. Yes, absolutely. TikTok maximalist. Hexivore. Yo. Hex on a nice little pump right now. Most likely a bull trap, though. Who knows? I don't know. Price prediction. Please, PulseX. And after 3 months of launch, 3 months after launch, you know what? Because I love you, I'll give you a price prediction, Kimbo. Although price predictions mean nothing, but I'd say after 3 months of launch, Pulsechain, you'll get a 6x, and PulseX, you'll get a 3.6x. Okay, fair. I hope so. Okay. Moving on, we have. Oh, here we go. Do you think Hedron HSI auctions are holding Hex price down? So, are they holding Hex's price down? I think this is what I said. Maybe at the current moment, yes, but it was probably good for the price when the HSIs were made. So it was at a premium then. Now they're at a discount, so people want to buy the discount. It's just the way it works. I mean, the derivatives are something that I think it pretty much balances out, because if the price of the derivatives go too high, then people sell it and buy the actual product. And if the price goes too low, then people buy the derivatives. But I think for me, I don't buy the derivatives, because part of the greatness of Hex is not just the yield and not just the price appreciation, but it's the fact that you get to benefit from it. And the reason why is because you are liquid, right? You are liquid. You're staked. I'm sorry. You're staked, right? You're locked up. You promised to lock up. You cannot sell. So in the beginning, if you got it on Bitcoin, you know, you probably sold after a 10x, and then it crashes back to 4 and you're up 4x and you're scared it'll never come back. You want to just take your profits. That's sort of how it works. The people that really delayed gratification are the rich people that already had their needs satisfied. So with Hex, you're forced to benefit from the price appreciation, which is not something that I could say about the derivatives. So derivatives are interesting, maybe something to consider if you're a whale. But personally, I think I like the regular Hex better. I think that is the path to financial freedom. Do I think it holds the Hex price down? I think in the macro, no. So Metastaying says, book a one-on-one, everyone. Lots of great knowledge and help waiting. Yes, this was my first consultation. So furufinance@gmail.com. And of course, you can get 10, 15, or 20% off by becoming a Patreon. Don't forget that. Link is in the chat. But yes, and a $5 super chat from Street Guru. Thank you so much for the $5. I always appreciate your super chats, guys. Supporting the show. Highest of stakes should have been free. Oh, you're saying because you need a Netflix subscription? Yeah, but guess what? You know what is free? TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And if you post there and if you watch posts there, all free. great information. Some information you'll find there that you won't even find in the highest of stakes. And it definitely is a better way of getting Hex viral. Hex will pump by the highest of stakes debut. I don't know about that. If highest of stakes comes out right now, I don't think so. If it comes out, if it coincides with the Pulsechain launch or being, testnet v3, then yeah, I don't think so. I think YouTube Shorts would do better in terms of pumping the Hex price, but that's just my opinion, not marketing advice. Do your own research. But thank you again for the super chat, and you're awesome. And Metasting says, booking my second one. Yes, thank you so much. And guys, email furufinance@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you. Less buy pressure. Yes, there is less buy pressure now. And then that really leads up to our main story. I'm frankly sick of covering things that don't have to do with the Richard Hart ecosystem, like Sam Bankman-Fried stuff. But when I like to Google the news because I want to know what's going on in the mainstream. And what do you know? I was able to Google Hex, and Hex was covered by Watcher.guru. And the question is, will Hex reach $1 in 5 years from now? So what do you guys think? Watcher.guru is a pretty big site. They spam you with ads, but that's fine as long as they're promoting Hex. So Hex cryptocurrency was launched on December 16, 2019 at a modest price of 0.000015. The asset made the most out of the bull run in 2021 as it doubled in price approximately every 48 days. Wow. The price doubling occurred 13 consecutive times, turning early investors into millionaires in less than 2 years. The rally then came to a screeching halt after it reached its all-time highs of 53 cents in September 2021. However, investors are waiting for it to breach the $1 milestone, but the ongoing and harsh bear market conditions are stunting its growth. The crypto moved backwards in 2022 with only a handful of price spikes in the indices last year. Hex remains in the back foot, on the back foot. They really don't. Bad grammar. In 2023 too, as it's down nearly 10% in 3 days, reaching 0.01. So didn't reach 0.017. So can it reach $1? That's the question. Despite all the hiccups that the market has to offer, will Hex make a comeback and breach $1? Here's what the algorithmic-based cryptocurrency price prediction service Governor Capital forecast for Hex. According to the latest forecast from Governor Capital, Hex could reach $1 by 2028 and could briefly touch 132 before retracing. Gov Capital forecast remains bullish in Hex despite it being down more than 90% from all-time highs. The price estimation takes into account the ongoing bearish market conditions and the upcoming recessions. Gov Capital previously predicted that Hex might reach $3 in August 2027. However, the AI machine learning firm recently updated its prediction that Hex might reach $1 in 5 years, not $3. Nonetheless, the price estimation could see another update. Then the market corrects itself during the recession. As a result, the updated forecast could go further down, and $1.32 may remain an uphill target. So that just goes to show how silly these algorithmic price predictions are, because price predictions are based on emotions. Emotions are complicated. It's impossible to predict markets. But when the price was up, they're predicting $3. Now the price is down, they're predicting $1 in 5 years. So listen, it's first of all great that this website Watcher Guru is covering Hex. That's awesome. It's great that the prediction predicts that it's going to come back and make new all-time highs. I think personally, in my non-financial advice opinion, that it is going to reach a lot higher than $1 in 5 years. I think this upcoming bull market, it's going to be well over $1 in my non-financial advice opinion. But that's just my opinion, obviously, and it's not financial advice. 53 watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, sign up to the newsletter in the description below, and obviously become a patron. Is there anything else I wanted to show? No, I think that's it. But yeah, so that's really that. Feel free to drop a super chat or leave a chat. We'll be looking at what you guys are saying. Let me post the link to my newsletter, which you guys can sign up to. It's free. You get exclusive information that otherwise I do not cover, and it's free. So how about that? Yeah, link that link and put your email in end-to-end encrypted. It is completely private. Nobody else sees it. Nobody sees your email. And you could always unsubscribe. That's the best part. But we got 57 watching. So if you're enjoying the video, leave a super chat, like and subscribe. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to all the TikToks that I linked in the description. But nice to see our viewership is ticking up, and also nice to see that I will be speaking at the Hex conference. I'll be speaking on January 9th. Let me just double check that I get the date and time right. Hex conference, January 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it's going to be a panel with Corey Costa, Furufinance, Ben Dubard, and RH Max. All I consider friends now, honestly. So please tune into that. It's going to be a fun one. I think it's going to be the best panel. But that's just my opinion, not financial advice. So we got 53 watching. Let me know what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's go at it. Shriek Guru, realize the success of Richard Hart directly affects our projects. Support him. I agree with you 100%. And you know the best way to support Richard Hart? TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Not the Highest at Stake documentaries, but I will be supporting the Highest at Stake documentary. I'll be watching it. I will be enjoying it. And I'm not even signed up to Netflix, but if this gets released on Netflix, I'm opening a Netflix account. So Netflix is getting a lot of onboards if the Highest at Stake goes there. I'm very bullish. I think it's going to be a great thing. I think the timing's off, and I think it's going to make no difference in the price. But if it does, then that's awesome. I think there are things that will make a huge difference in the price. One is people buying. Two is Pulsechain launching. Three is broader markets. You know, the Fed loosening its monetary policy. The Fed starting to cut interest rates. That's going to be very bullish. The Bitcoin halving, Ethereum price appreciation. Those things will contribute a lot more to Hex price appreciation than the Highest at Stakes documentary. I think the Highest at Stake documentary, if its appropriate release, would be on the top. And I know its teaser trailer got released on the top. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if it gets released at the top. But no, it's actually ready, so it's probably not going to. But I think if they knew what they were doing, they would be making YouTube Shorts and TikToks of the video and sending them around. And I think that will be I think YouTube Shorts, so YouTube Shorts and TikTok will be the most effective for achieving success for Richard Hart. So I support him more than anyone, and I am loyal to him to an extent. I mean, not blind loyalty, but based on the metrics loyalty. And I think I'm sticking by him through the hardest of times. And let this be a testament to my loyalty. But my approach to supporting him, I think, is more practical and pragmatic than that of the documentary people. But you can't mess with success, bro. And those documentary people have been working way harder than anyone else probably to make this happen. And I don't even know if they're taking money for it. They might get money when it gets on Netflix, but right now they're not making anything. So I respect them completely, and I love what they're doing. And you know what a great thing to do would be? I don't know if this is legal, so don't do it. I was saying TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Maybe DM the documentary people, ask if you could download and make TikToks and YouTube Shorts of the documentary, or just ask if they could do it. But they'll get more views. The TikToks and YouTube Shorts of the Richard Hart documentary would get more views than the documentary itself on Netflix. So think about that. Again, I am reaching mainstream audiences on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. I'm getting hundreds and thousands of views on topics like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Michael Saylor, cryptocurrency, those hashtags, which I otherwise would not be getting. So TikTok and YouTube Shorts, guys. And again, please check out the ones I promoted. If you rewind, you'll be able to see them. Street Guru, know this. Hex will pump by the Highest at Stake debut. I hope so. But I don't think that will solely pump it, honestly. I don't think, unless you guys think that Richard Hart is going to be like the Tinder swindler kind of level of, you think that like Highest at Stakes is going to reach that level of virality, like solely being on Netflix? I don't think so. especially now that the price is down so much. I think there would be more of a chance if the price, let's say if Hex was at, 55 cents, if it was at all-time highs, you might get a Tinder swindler kind of thing. But now that the price has crashed a lot, I don't think you're going to get that. I think TikTok and YouTube Shorts, though, can achieve more virality than the Tinder swindler or any other Netflix documentary. That's the thing. I like what Gary Vee said. Like, publicists, they don't have the leverage that they used to, because anybody could get famous. It's just a matter of putting in the work and doing it right. And putting in the work means putting in the work to TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And doing it right means TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's the way to do it right. Not sucking middleman D, TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But straight guru. Hex won't go above 75 cents, in my opinion. You're saying from the documentary itself? From the documentary, it won't go above 75 cents, or just in general? Because I think it's going way higher than 75. In my opinion, not financial advice. But from the documentary, I don't think it's going up much, if even at all. Rico, welcome to the show. People get way too emotional about price in the bear market instead of seeing the buying opportunities, not to mention the hundreds of billions in stable coins waiting to be deployed. Yes, the hundreds of billions in stable coins is a great point. It's like crypto's not going anywhere, in my opinion, not financial advice. And seeing the way things are playing out, I'm super bullish and optimistic on the 4-year cycle, because it's looking like interest rates. And I actually did a TikTok and YouTube Shorts on this. And guess what? It got, I think, over 300 views, which a 4-year cycle video, with my YouTube account is getting maybe 20 views. But I did a YouTube Shorts. I got over 300, 400 views talking about the 4-year cycle. But it's looking like interest rates are coming down mid to end 2023. Bitcoin halving 2024, April 2024. So I'm pretty bullish on the 4-year cycle. But yeah, great point, Rico. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, got any more questions? Are there any more questions? Okay, I guess let me just shill my Patreon one more time, because it's my show. I'm allowed to show whatever I want. Join the Patreon right now. If you join, you're going to get a lot of access to me, because there's not many people there, frankly. Yes, exclusive benefits, Discord, and we're doing a Sunday show. The Sunday show is going to patrons exclusively. It's a private link is going to be sent to patrons. And if you're the only patron, then it's just going to be me and you doing an AMA, and I could just bring you on and we could just talk. I don't care. I need to make money, guys. So, yeah. And obviously I can't do it shilling garbage. If you guys want, I could read you my email of all these offers of this NFT project, or, cryptocurrency to, basically create exit liquidity for, that offers over 1,000 for some of them. And some of these coins, by the way, if I can say so myself, I've seen a lot of Hex YouTubers having, like, I've gotten offers from these coins, and like they're saying, hey, we'd like to have the dev on, and there'll be financial compensation. And it's like some of these Pulse Blank, projects, which is already indicative of a scam. And I've seen some Hex YouTubers doing it, unfortunately. I hate to say it, and I hope they stop. And listen, maybe they know something I don't, but I wouldn't trust that. That's why I stick with Hex Pulsechain and PulseX. But unfortunately, I can't get paid. But yeah, so join the Patreon, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok at furufinance. Follow me on Twitter at furufinance. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.